Class was called for 9:30 this morning, Rome time, for the College of Cardinals, and many caught the early bus. They are the princes of a church rocked by the child abuse and other scandals, and they admit they've got a lot of homework to do before they can even set a date to begin voting on the next pope. The church is under intense scrutiny. There's no such thing as a quiet stroll to work here. The Catholic world, and particularly the victims of abuse, want answers, and many cardinals like Chicago's Francis George are here to argue the victims are right.
They've been abused by a Catholic priest, and sometimes by a Catholic bishop, and sometimes the abuse has been not addressed as it should have been by Catholic bishops. That is a terrible wound on the body of the church.
In an interview, Cardinal George said the Vatican cannot ignore the news it's made just because it's bad.
The headline stories do create the context for our discussion. We follow the press, sometimes happily and sometimes not.
The cardinals themselves must decide when they've talked enough and prayed enough about the church's problems to think about who might be the right man to fix them. But the subtle jockeying for position has already begun. There's no campaigning for the job here, but there are ways of raising a profile. One is to lead an important mass in Rome, as Austrian Cardinal Schönborn did. Another is to deny you're interested when your name makes the rounds. Canada's Mark Willett is considered a compromise contender. Not another European, but not quite American either. To discount the rumors, he fell back on the old Vatican line about how the cardinal who goes into the conclave as favorite to be pope stays a cardinal. The cardinals may not know when the conclave will begin, but they do say they know when they want it to be over. They'd like to be home the week before Easter, the Christian Holy Week. But the longer they delay, the more pressure they'll be under, Scott, to stop talking and start voting.
Mark Phillips at St. Peter's Square. Mark, thanks very much.
On television, online, on the go, and now free on iPad. CBS News.